This is an all sports station production.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubs are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Dyson moving in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even .250. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here's Archer on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 chopped down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Tyler Chatwood will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Now the 2-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier, batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 5 for 14. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Half is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Stepping into the box, Josh Bell, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. 2-2. Popped him up. Contreras is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Frazier is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chatwood.
Into the box now, Tyler Chatwood. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now. Ready now, Colin Moran. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 44.
Now batting, Kevin Kramer. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Called strike 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit in the air out to left. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Digging in now, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jason Martin.
Into the box, Jason Martin, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he takes ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And that's in there, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Comes set, now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. One strike now from Archer. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Jacob.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. One away now in the Pittsburgh 3rd, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6, Dyson.
Stepping up to the plate, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pitches high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 to Schwarber. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Tough play right there, but slight trouble getting rid of it made all the difference. He's going to tell you after this ball game, he should have made that play.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1-0 the count. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In now, Jason Kipnis. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One strike now from Archer. First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, the pitcher, Chatwood.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chatwood. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Adam Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Down and away, ball 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-1 to him now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Riding in once again, Colin Moran. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. In his career, Moran is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman, Eric.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
0-2 is the count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
The center fielder, Jason Martin.
Into the box, Jason Martin. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Bell at third. Kramer over at second. Gonzalez at first. 1 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Popped up. Archer has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One and 0. Here it is. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
2 men on, 2 out, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Rizzo is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready with the 2-1. Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 10. Ryan Reynolds.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Comes into this one at .271. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next is speedy Gerard Dyson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. The 2-2. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Reynolds, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A 1-1 is a ball down and away.
Count is 2-1.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for one. Just late. He's safe. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. On its way is pitch number 75.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. Pirates leave 1 through 5. All even at 2-2. Robbie Erlin will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Robbie Erlin.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now here's the pitch. Erlin benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
1-1.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's low.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Popped him up. Bell moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Jarrell Cotton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Chicago, number 45, Jarrell Cotton.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Here's the first pitch to him. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now to the plate, Kevin Kramer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Moran on at first, nobody out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Cotton, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next to the Pirates, the center fielder, Jason.
Now in the box, Jason Martin, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Two out with the man at first. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Nico Horner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will bang up against the wall.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Just keeping him close. So now to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Let's go, Pirates!
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Corner on third, Hayward on second. Bryant is over at first with 1 away. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give him some if I could hand some out.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Cederlin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Cole Tucker is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 3, Cole Tucker.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Looking up is Dyson, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 10 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
The center fielder, number 8.
In now, Ian Happ.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 7 and the Pirates 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alec Mills is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Cole Tucker. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 6, Gerard Dyson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerard Dyson, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Michael Feliz will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Michael Feliz.
Ready to begin the 8th. In now, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in, number 13, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Feliz playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happened.
Javier Baez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
2-2 count.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates 2. Leading off the inning, Adam Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Adam Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Popped him up. Kipnis is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Colin Moran.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. This is pulled into right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still 8-2. Kyle Crick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
30, Kyle Crick.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Let's do it, guys.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 8-2. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's in.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Kevin Newman will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 27, Kevin Newman.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. They'll come into play here at 319. 4 home runs and 28 RBIs. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
0-2, here it is. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Jason Martin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You can do it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Pitch popped up. Kipnis is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. when you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
8-2 tonight's final. The Cubbies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jarrell Cotton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Alec Mills takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.